Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a new video for you. This is all about Instagram. The 5 tips that I'm going to be telling you, I'm not saying I am a great photographer because I'm not. I didn't take classes on this or anything. So if this is not the right thing that I'm going to be supposed to be doing, I think it works fine for me. So I've been having fun with Instagram and kind of see what I like about in my Instagram so I can kind of figure out what I want to do. So today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips about Instagram and things that I have figured out on myself and just figured out that I have liked best. So if you would like to see, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first tip would definitely be lighting. Lighting is so key. Like, I used to take pictures all the time, and I'll like show some of them in here also, but lighting is so important. So I would used to take my pictures and I didn't really think about the lighting, and I would just take a picture and then I would send it. And I wouldn't like thinking about it at all. So what I have noticed, if I'm using natural light, it is about 10 times better than it is with like this type of like lights here. I absolutely love when I'm taking pictures outside when I am using natural light. So natural light just looks so much better. So once again, I'm going to show you a couple of pictures. But for this picture, there was like no sun anywhere. And to me, it doesn't look that great. So it wasn't sunny, but it is dark enough that the sun is still there, but it's like not sunny, if that makes sense. I can't think of what it's called. But I love using that because that makes the color just look so much more like oomph. So I would definitely make sure you are using natural light. And when you're taking pictures, don't take a picture of if like the sun is like coming right on your face and you can't see, it's gonna be like also bright and stuff. So make sure you are doing pictures that are like from the behind so it's not on your face. Alright, so tip 2 would be about your camera. So it all depends on what type of camera you are taking for your pictures. So for my camera, I used to use this. This is my Canon T5i. I use that to my videos, and then I also use that for my pictures. So for taking my pictures, I use my Canon, I use the, what is it? It's the 50mm lens. That one is so good because it can get all really blurry in the back and like really clear in here on the front. But you can also use different cameras. You don't have to use the same one that I use. You can definitely use a iPhone. This one does a really good job also, but I usually don't take with this. I usually take my other cameras. I also use the Sony 5100. I really like that one too, but my favorite one is for the Canon T5i, and I use it with the 50mm lens. That one is just so good, and I'm going to show you the difference once again between my lens of that and my other one that I used to. So I used to use the other one. I used to use my Sony 5100. So this is what the picture looks like here. So it looks absolutely fine. I absolutely loved this camera. I do still use this camera when I'm taking like selfies, but when I want to take like really good pictures with my like clothes and stuff like that, I always go back and I use this all the time, and I use it every time, is for my the Canon T5i with the 50mm lens. I just absolutely love this. I think it comes out really great. Alright, so tip 3 for Instagram, I would say, was use FACETUNE. So FACETUNE, if you guys haven't used that, it's not sponsored or anything. I use this every single time. So like, I feel like everybody uses this, and they use it for a reason. So if you're looking at right here, you're going to click it, and basically, I'll put a picture here for you guys so it looks like this. And what you're going to do is you're just going to use a thing. So they have white, they have smooth, and have details. So So those are the ones I really use. So if I have like a pimple or something, I'll like kind of try to smooth it out a little bit. But the one I use the most is the Details. So the Detail, if you click it here, you can click and make it look even more bright and like bigger than that. So I'm gonna show you the difference between the two of them. So it's the Details here. Obviously that is way too much here, but I'm just showing you that what you can do. So when I want everything to look like more detail, that's what I obviously use. This one is the best. You don't want to use it too much, but this just kind of makes everything just kind of just a little bit better, if that makes any sense. So as you can see, this is the before and after. It's basically the same thing. It just kind of makes it just a little bit better, but it's like basically the exact same thing, but I absolutely love it. So I would definitely say use FACETUNE. Alright, tip number 4 would be using other things like props. I would say definitely use props. I did not used to use props for things, and I think it just looks so much more natural. So, for example, I'll show other pictures once again as well, but you can use so many other things. Before, I had no idea like props would help so much. So like if I'm putting like a hat or a different type of hat or even like coffee in my hand, like it really shows like you're actually there and you're like doing something. You're not just like stand there not doing anything. If you're actually having other props, it shows a lot more like real. Like it looks more real. Because let's be honest, a lot of the time I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm like taking a picture because I want to have it good at Instagram. So I'll be like having I'll be having coffee. And if you guys know with what happened with me with my brain surgery and stuff, like I haven't been using coffee or eating coffee or anything like that, but I still have it like in my hand just because it makes everything look like normal and like it makes it look like you're actually doing something and like doing things like that. So if you're using props, I think that really shows. To me, I just think it looks really cute. So definitely try to use other props just because I feel like that makes it look so much natural than you just like stand there being like doing nothing. I think if you're holding that, or if you're holding like a new purse, or like if you're holding like a purse or something, making it look like you are actually like walking or like moving or like not just like sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? Alright, my 5th tip would be to try to take pictures in other different places. So I used to do pictures all the time, and I always used to stand in the exact same spot in the same area, and it was always the same. I just look and be like, I would never like smile. I would never do like anything. And now that I've like looking back, I used to use the exact same spot. Like I would sit at the exact same spot. It would be like outside and it would be like right there, and I'll show you pictures, and I wouldn't move. And now I have noticed that it is so much more natural if you're like actually like taking other places. So I used to just sit in the exact same spot, and now I realized it looks so much more natural and just like so real that like you're going other places, because I think going other places makes everything like so important. So it doesn't matter where you're going, just making sure it's not the exact same thing every single time, which is what I used to do. So now I've realized if I go to other places, it has better lighting, and it has all of these different things, and it looks better in the back also because it's just different things every time. Now it's not like every time, but I have like 5 or 6 different places that I go every time that I want to take pictures. It looks like I'm actually going all of these places, like doing all these things, but I mean, let's be honest, I'm not. So I obviously love makeup, as you guys know, but as I've been recently like testing other things, I absolutely love clothes and fashion. Like I absolutely love it. So let me know down below if you guys like to see more fashion things, like try on haul things and like things like that, or like fall lookbooks or like things like that, let me know if you guys would like to see that stuff, because I'm like so into that stuff. I'm just like, I want to, and I love makeup obviously, so I can just like do them both at the same time. I just absolutely love it. Alright, so that was my 5 tips on Instagram. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if this was helpful at all. So I love you guys so much. I love you guys. And I will talk to you later. Bye.